This is Blake Temez with the Blake Temez podcast, where I speak as a Catholic layman to Catholic laymen about missional living, wisdom cultivation, and legacy building in service of Christ and his bride, the Church. Thanks for being here. I received, as a part of my participation in a coaching program, a poster from 4K Weeks, which displays your life, well, my life, in weeks. The calendar does this by having a square that represents each week, and there being enough squares on this poster to represent enough weeks for 87 full years of life. So when I received the poster, it had enough squares filled in to represent my current age and the number of weeks in my current year of life, with all the future squares left unfilled, so that the squares can be filled in, can be kind of marked in, darkened, as each week passes, as a very visible reminder of the limited time that I have to live, to accomplish things, to enjoy living, to develop skills, anything that goes into making up a life. And I find this very valuable. Even just having it on my wall for a single day has been a good experience in recognizing how I think about time, how I can put off things, put off conversations, put off cultivating certain relationships, put off the completion of certain tasks, with a general sense that they can wait until later. Well, when you have a poster with a reminder of how much time you might have left, it disrupts that thinking that always wants to point towards something being done at some later time. I should mention the poster, as I said, has enough squares in it to represent enough weeks for 87 years of life. That's based off of an average life expectancy of 88 years. And so, they're not, the 4K Weeks, the producer of the poster, is not making any claim about 88 years being guaranteed for anyone, but they're using averages, and I think that that's a pretty safe way to work. So yes, I really look forward to seeing how this My Life in Weeks poster can help develop my sense of the passage of time, my sense of the significance of each 7-day period that is a week, and help me to make the most of each week that passes. I want to thank you for those of you who listened to my very brief last episode about a prayer request. That was about my grandfather and praying for him as he prepares to pass away. So yeah, thank you for hearing me in this time of transition in my family's life and in my grandfather's life. I thank you for your continued prayers as we continue to accompany him through the end of his life. So thank you. That is it for today. I encourage you to check out the website for 4K Weeks. It's 4K Weeks, like 4,000 weeks. The poster that I now have is one of their products. They have different versions of it. One thing that made me laugh was the 88 year calendar is the original, but they also have, I think, like a 100-year calendar and then a 125-year. And the 125 one is called the Ultra Optimist for those who want to keep track of their weeks, counting down for 125 years. So, depending on how old someone is now, and developments that are made in longevity research and the resources that one has, maybe 125 is becoming more and more possible. But in any case, encourage you to check their stuff out. And thank you for your time and attention. God bless you in all your efforts. Peace. If you're a young Catholic man or a mentor, missionary, or minister who works with them, or even just a concerned figure in their life, a parent, uncle, whoever it might be on the lookout for the release of a short guide that I'm putting together called Brothers by Blood: How to Forge a New Path for Catholic Manhood. In it, I'll expand on some of the topics in this podcast and give you some points of reflection to see about how you can be a part of a movement that empowers men and brings them to their full potential for their sake and also for the benefit of the church and, by extension, the benefit of all society. So, again, thank you for being a part of this, and look out for more information about the release of my guide in episodes to come.